What's up, wrestling fans? This is the Joe Cronin Show. Getting ready for halftime heat tonight for NXT. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the football game. As a Patriots fan, I'm obviously looking forward to the football game. Guys, I moved to Foxborough. Why can't the Patriots play at home? Why can't we play right here? But I'm wearing a hat that looks like the Chicago Bears just to show some solidarity to my Chicago friends out there. And once again, I feel bad for the Kansas City Chiefs fans as well. If the Patriots had lost, I would have loved the Chiefs to pick it up. But we're not here to talk about football. We'll talk about football later on. If you want to talk about football, that's fine. We'll talk about it later. I'll probably live stream my reaction because, as you guys know, when the Patriots beat Seattle, it was a hilarious reaction. I got on the NFL Network. Then the Falcons game as well was crazy. And then even the last year's loss to the Eagles was a funny time. So I will live stream again this year, hopefully during the Super Bowl. But let's get into the wrestling stuff that people care about, probably. Or maybe you don't care. I don't know what you care about. What do you care about? Leave it in the comments down below. Halftime heat tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Aleister Black. It's just... a lot of people think this could be his last appearance. I don't know. I haven't looked at the taping schedule and everything else, but... we'll find out tonight. Ricochet is going to be out there. The Velveteen Dream, Ciampa, Gargano, and Adam Cole are all on a team together. I'm really actually kind of looking forward to this. It's going to be it's just going to be a little thing. It's not going to be a big deal, but it's going to be something at least to watch during the halftime show. Because God knows I don't want to watch Maroon 5. I wouldn't have watched Cardi B. I wouldn't have watched whoever, Nicki Minaj or Rihanna or whoever would have been the halftime show, or Maroon 5 or AC/DC, even if they fucking dragged them out of there. Whatever it was, I wasn't going to watch it. So I will watch WWE Halftime Heat on the NXT, on the WWE Network. So that's where I'm at with that. Where is Sanity? Everybody's wondering, where is Sanity? Via WrestlingInc.com. They're wondering that as well. And they picked up some of these tweets on their site. Killian Dane tweeting out, where is Sanity? Alexander Wolf wrote, sick of this, to Killian Dane. What, are they going to get rid of you? Oh, no, they just decided they don't want you whatsoever. That's what it is. They decided they don't want you whatsoever, but they can't let you just go because then you'll join the big bad evil AEW. And that's basically what it comes down to. That's why you're sitting at home twiddling your thumbs. And by the way, speaking of AEW, let's transition more and more into the main topic of this video that I've made for you guys. And let's now look at the this interview that they did with Luke Gallows and Anderson did with Chris Van Vliet. I don't even know who this guy is. I've seen him do a bunch of wrestling interviews, and he pisses me off because he gets access to these guys when... we've reached out for years, even when this guy's show had nobody watching it. And the guy's a dork. And I think he swallows Joe Villa from the WWE corporate office, the guy who probably gave him this interview. I think this guy swallows Joe Villa. And Joe Villa gets really mad at you if you reach out to him on his Twitter account or if you reach out to him on his LinkedIn page. And he yells at you that this is his personal, private social media places. Please contact the main office to get a hold of him. But then when you do that, he never gets a hold of you. So then when you send him a nice email on LinkedIn saying, hey, Joe, can I get an interview with this guy? We're really trying to do something. So Joe Villa's probably the one who got this for them. He probably got butt love in exchange for this. Anyway... Carl Anderson, when AJ Styles got drafted to SmackDown and the story stopped, they were asked about what happened with the club, basically. Where did the club go? The story stopped. There you go, Carl Anderson says. So AJ Styles left for SmackDown. That's why the story died. Luke Gallows says, it came to a screeching halt. Carl Anderson, when the writers decided it needed to stop. And that was in regards to the question, when did the club officially come to an end? And that's when it came to an end. And it wasn't really working. Most people didn't understand it. That's the thing. Luke Gallows says, well, we could have continued, but you need some screen time. You know what I mean, brother? Yeah. Means writers and the decision makers are stupid. Luke Gallows, thoughts on AEW. Thoughts on AEW. We're happy for our friends. We think those guys will do great. They've done great around the world. Carl Anderson, happy for our friends, happy the industry, and I hope everybody succeeds. Full video from the interview is above on the Chris Van Vliet channel or whatever this is. The Chris Sucks Off Joe Villa channel. Joshua Gagnon, thank you for that on WrestlingInc.com. Then let's move over to AEW. Reportedly down to 2 legitimate TV deals. So there's not just one legitimate TV deal. There is 2 legitimate TV deals. Again, being transcribed and reported by WrestlingInc.com. Robert wrote this. What's his last name? Guenier? I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Anyway, he did a bunch of good stuff. The link's down below. No deal has been reached. Meltzer has said backstage among those involved, the final decision will be from one of the legitimate TV deals offered. So legitimate, in fact, that Meltzer claims it is the best TV deal any non-WWE wrestling show will have secured since WCW days. So Meltzer explained that there is a lot of interesting maneuvering going on in the WWE, according to Meltzer. Take it as much as you think Meltzer's worth, specifically in the realm of foreign markets. PW Insider reported WWE officials were backstage at this past week's SmackDown meeting with any WWE superstars whose contracts were going to expire. They were trying to sign everybody, if you guys remember that. A lot of 5-year deals being offered, probably 2- and 3-year ones as well to more menial talent. But certainly lots of people were offered 5-year contracts, and a lot of people did not take the 5-year contracts, by the way. Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks will reveal a spectacular new signings and exciting news and partnerships, tickets on sale and information. That is coming up on February 7th at the MG Grand in Las Vegas. All Elite Wrestling will hold a ticket announcement. So that's a big news on the AEW as well. If you're looking forward to that sort of thing, it's definitely going to be a big time. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. I also want to tell you guys that last night we did, I can't believe this, we're really stupid, but we did a 3-hour and 20-minute episode of the Corrupted podcast last night. You could get it for $1 a month. You can hear every week's episodes and all the other stuff we do. It's in the $1 range, but most stuff you want to get in the $5 a month range. But last night's Corrupted podcast was 3 hours and 20 minutes. It was insane, and I don't think we should ever go that long again. Because it was whacked off. And I will say that S.Dollar went from $2 to $5 thanks to S.Dollar. And thanks to everybody else who upped their pledges or joined the Patreon. There was so many people that joined yesterday, but just to name a few, let's go through a couple people I want to shout out. S.Dollar, Thomas Bison, Thomas at $10, Mikey at $5, and Quambomb at $1 a month. Guys, thank you for becoming patrons and upping your Patreon. Go listen to it now. It is a full 3 hours and 21 minutes long. You can download it to your device, whatever, something to listen to at work, driving, whatever. There it is. I believe this is the longest episode of the Corrupted podcast we've ever done. Don't know what the hell we were thinking. It was just whack. It was just ridiculous. Ken couldn't be there because he was in Pennsylvania. He couldn't get connection, so we added Leah, and so JB, me, Filthy, and Leah took the show and just went way too long with it, but it was insane. So getting ready for the Super Bowl stuff. I should be streaming at some point, having a good time. More stuff to come. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and keeping me on the air. If you really want to keep me on the air, keep me doing this, then check out patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, and become one of the 350 patrons. Join us. We need to get up to 400, hopefully, by maybe March. Patreon's having some slow processing timing right now, too. So anybody who's like, I don't know what's going on, it might take a day or two more for you to get charged and to get access to everything because they're having some kind of weird new rollout or something or other. I don't know. They were telling me about it. So don't be surprised. Some people had to redo their names, make new names, put new cards in, stuff like that. Just make sure it's there. I'll be live broadcasting tonight. You guys can be in the chat, hang out, have fun. If you want to super chat or donate, you can do that too. I'll have all those activated tonight for the Super Bowl. You guys can make fun of me, make fun of Brady. If you're a Pats fan, you can support it. Whatever you want to do. And I don't know, man. Maybe I'll drive down to Foxborough Stadium. We're only 8 minutes away. If the Patriots win the Super Bowl, maybe I'll drive down to Foxborough Stadium and I'll just scream at people or something. And I'll throw confetti at people in the streets. It'll be insane. You know, I used to be able to see Boston from my old place where I lived. And then we moved way out here. But now we're right near Gillette Stadium. So now it's like we traded in the hockey for the football. But I'm a bigger hockey fan, though, quite frankly. So that sucks. But whatever. It's still cool that we live next to the Foxborough. Plus, you get to see all the drunken football fans. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I got my wings. Yeah, now I'm going to go slap my wife around. Yeah. I don't know, that's my stereotype of football fans. I hope you guys like it. If you're new to the channel, guys, why won't you subscribe? You're going to miss something weird. Plus, someday I might die live on YouTube, and you don't want to miss that. I could fall down some stairs. You never know. So hit the sub down below. Hit the bell. Hit all that crap. Like it. Share it. Tell your family about me. Just because, so you guys can laugh at me together and be like, "Oh, you subbed to that fucking idiot too? Oh, me too. Whatever." Here's some videos you guys might have missed. Plus, on the top right, bug flew in my mouth. Plus on the top right, you can subscribe right there by clicking on that icon. And just do it now. Don't miss out on the wrestling news, videos, my opinions, and more. Thanks for watching. Hit me up on Twitter at CorruptedPod, at CorruptedPod. Facebook.com/Joe Cronin Show. Facebook, where I do weird stuff, and then they suspend me on Facebook. All right, see you guys tonight in a little while. What do you guys think about AEW and everything I just mentioned? Leave your hate, your anger, and all that shit below. We'll talk about it in the next video.